of the show Legendary on HBO Max. Tisci is here. Hey, Dro.
What's going on?
You got come on up on that mic, honey. Come on. Don't be trying to act shy, honey. You've been in here reading Atlanta traffic, talking about y'all have 2 cars on the freeway and y'all got traffic.
No, Atlanta traffic is
Child, you from LA, honey. At least our freeways don't fall.
Okay, that's the truth.
Hey, Dro, what's going on?
What's going on?
That's a nice shirt you got on, honey. Bring it to the runway.
Okay.
Honey, who was that by?
It's custom.
Oh, what? Child, you know people like that?
I do. I know a couple.
You been on the show Legendary Season 2 and you already got people designing for you?
I knew people before the show.
Oh, you knew people before the show? Oh, okay. Come through, Dro. Come through.
I can't.
Yes, honey. Season 2, honey. The rest of your house is late. Tell them this is not like a ball, honey.
Mind you, yes, this ain't no ball.
Yeah,
we on the radio show.
Yeah, y'all stay at them balls. Y'all know the balls supposed to start at 6. Y'all don't hit the stage till 1 a.m. Then y'all stay there till 9, 10 o'clock the next morning. This radio, we gotta get our ass out of here at 6 p.m. This
time is money.
Yeah, and I book y'all in here from 3, and it's from 3 to 3:15. You the only one that made
Not
it.
3 to 3:15.
Yeah, we got 3 more minutes to talk about what we're gonna talk about, and then by the time they walk in the door, they'll be able to catch a ride up out of here with you.
With Sophia. I could not.
Dro. But what was your introduction into the ballroom scene?
I was introduced to the ballroom scene in 2012. Pussy West. She's my best friend, and she drugged me along to the ball. She wanted to walk, and I was like, "Girl, I don't want to go to this."
You don't want to go to this?
But she ended up pulling me. I wanted to support her, so I saw it, and I'm like, "Okay, this look like it's fun." So I kind of was interested, but I was still in the background. It wasn't until 2018 that I decided to walk. Like, seriously.
Oh, what categories do you walk?
I walk Schoolboy Realness and I walk Twist.
Oh, child, you know I always walk Sex Siren. Child, I set them hoes down, Dro.
Period.
Baby.
Give the body, okay?
Yes, honey. Ask Miss Stasha and Miss Raquel about me.
I'm going to definitely
baby,
ask Miss Stasha.
I set the girls down, baby. Baby, Miss Revlon, I set her down so hard one time, she quit. She dropped off the ballroom scene. They had to get the EMS to revive her. Honey.
I can't.
I took all. Baby, I took all of her energy.
I'm so weak.
And I bottled it. What are some of your fun moments in the ballroom scene?
Honestly, if they've all been like with my house, I have the best memories with the Tiscis. This is my first house in the ballroom scene, and they're like my family, literally like my family. Blood couldn't make us any closer. So I think one of my favorite moments was being in North Carolina 2019. It was I wish I could remember, 13 Reasons Why Ball. Just coming together, everybody coming together from everywhere and having a good time before the ball and after the ball. I just really enjoyed it.
Okay, now this is the second season of the show Legendary on HBO Max.
Yes.
How was the process of getting involved in the show?
My process was a little different than everybody else. They reached out to me to send in an application.
Oh, they reached out to you. The other hosts just tagging along with you.
No, I'm not saying that. I am not saying that.
I know you're not saying it. I said it.
I'm not saying that.
That's why you the first one here.
No, Miss Sophia. I cannot. No, they messaged me on Instagram to send in the application because I wasn't going to send in the application if they didn't message me.
Wow.
And
it's arrogant, y'all.
No, I just didn't want to do what everybody else was doing.
Yeah, just like your girlfriend told you, come and go to that. And he said, I don't want to do that. Then he went and he's like, oh, I like this. And so then they messaged me. And if they messaged me, honey, I went, I want to go. Papa's calling you.
Yes.
Tell them the interview is over.
Hello.
Now somebody calling, honey. The person that booked everything for them to get here, now he calling, talking about, you know, where y'all, what's going on, and all of that, honey. So it's just like, child, go on, honey. But, Dro, it was nice talking to you, and I wish you all the best of luck, and, you know, on the show, Legendary. So I hate that this time was so short. We didn't get to meet the rest of your house members. But it was so nice for you to come up here and represent the house of T-shirts, honey. I'm so proud of you. What? I'm sorry. The house of Tanisha. I'm so proud of you. What are you talking about? No, honey. Yes, honey. So I guess the rest of the house couldn't come, honey. They had to go get some new T-shirts. But I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Come on, baby, let's ride. This is my girl, Big Frida, honey. Y'all, guess what? Big Frida, honey, she tipsy.
Check this out. We got a great show coming your way today.
Get ready.
Get ready for the We Are You Morning Crew.
Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
Provocative and insightful,
Sometimes polarizing and irreverent.
but always raw, real, and funny.
We say the stuff you want to say, because we are you.
We are you morning crew. Radio, WERUradio, with the home of the urban sound of pride. I'm here with the house of Tanisha, baby. Yes, the house of Tanisha from the Legendary show, honey. Oh, what you say, Dro?
I didn't say anything.
How long you been in the house of Tanisha?
I've been in the house for 3 years. The house of Tisci.
That's what I said. The house of T-shirts.
See, look.
Oh, house. Oh, who is
I already
this?
told her.
Why you not on the mic over there?
I didn't know y'all didn't tell me.
There's a mic over there. You think why you here? You
I just came to dance.
you just say, well, get up and dance. Why you sit your ass down? You came to dance. Pull that mic over towards you,
Oh,
Simone.
right here.
Yeah, no, girl.
You know, I used
Yeah, you're not used to him being.
on a stick. You know,
Who is that over there? What's your name?
that's my son.
That's your son. Who is that talking? Who is that to you? You and your son need to talk. Y'all need to have a serious conversation, because y'all are both disrespecting each other. Dro,
Yes.
why is her son calling?
What happened?
Where's Sophia?
Ooh. What's going on? Hey, Simone.
Hey,
What's going on, Simone?
I found y'all.
Yeah, how could you get lost with
Girl, they said
GPS?
y'all building is out of order, girl. It took us somewhere else.
They said our building what?
Out of order. It took us to another place.
Oh, okay. Well, why you stay at the other place?
I was trying to. You see how my Starbucks?
Yes, that's what you was down there doing, trying to get you some Starbucks, honey. But I already knew when
We
you
did that in the process of waiting.
when we set this up with Pam. Well, see, Joe, that's like my grandma said, a lie don't care who tell it, it just want to be told. She said, no, we set that up in the process of waiting. No, because if you were trying to get here, you ain't had no business making no stop at Starbucks. You was like, oh, I want some Starbucks, but I got to get to the radio station.
We actually were waiting for the right direction.
Yes, and please put that fake Chanel bag on the floor.
Never been faithful. I got my receipts.
Joe done already told me. Joe told me before you got here. He said, let me let you know right now.
I'm not saying nothing about my
Joe told me before you got here. He said, let me tell you something about my sister. Said my sister come here with a lot of fake shit today, so please.
Don't try me. Don't try me.
Don't even get into that.
Somebody already told me,
You
honey.
can't find a big Chanel bag this fake.
No, huh?
You can't find a big Chanel bag this fake like this. This is the original
Child.
classic.
Chanel don't even make black bags no more.
Baby, please. What would you know, Miss Sophia? What would you know about this?
Child, honey, I'm late. You see, I'm over here in this old 2022 Gucci dashiki, honey. Bro, you better let her know.
This bitch is crazy. Why don't got no? Okay.
Gucci dashiki, child.
You see the
Stay down.
how you could adjust the volume.
Hello, turn me up. Okay.
Simone, how is it being on the show Legendary Season 2?
It's amazing being on Legendary Season 2. I guess it's a blessing to have our scene looked at from a bigger platform. I think it's great.
Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was shocked because first of all, I did not know that the house of Tisci,
Thank you.
was on. You're welcome. I did not know that the house of Tisci was on season 2, and then when you guys took to the stage, I was shocked because I'm like, oh my god, this is basically a new house, and y'all came out there like y'all have been around. What you all put on the stage, and I'm not just saying this because you all are here. What you all brought to the stage, that's what I was expecting from the Chanels. But when I saw the Chanels, I was like, oh, my God. It look like they just getting started, honey. So who do y'all feel is y'all fiercest competition?
You want me to answer?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. So I like to look at it like if we don't have competition, no shade. I'm just being honest. I think everybody's amazing in their own way. You can't take that away from anybody. But I would never say it's competition because we're original. As you can see, what we bring to the show is totally different from anybody else's. But if I did have to say some of my favorite people that are on the show, I would definitely give a shout out to House of Mugler. I think they did amazing. House of Arichi, I think they were very unique and amazing. And Honey Balenciaga.
Ah, and I want to give a shout out to the House of Chanel because I think they had some shopping to do. That's why they wanted to leave early. Ooh, what's his name? Rodney? What's the guy named Rodney? The Chanel, the one in the white, the all white. Oh, you don't know? Oh.
They wasn't there that long. So we really didn't. I'm not even being funny. We really didn't even get to interact with them.
Y'all didn't watch. Y'all didn't watch the episode.
We did watch the episode.
Oh, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that was some shade.
We actually got to see. No, we really wasn't being shady. Like we really did not get to
interact with the way he's the father, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Is that his name?
Jason.
Is that his name? Jason.
Oh, that's
Jason.
Prodigy. Y'all talking about Jason? Wait, you said Chanel.
Oh, Chanel. Oh, Chanel. What Chanel had on?
Chanel had on.
They had on the outfits from last season.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm talking about Jason from the one in the white. He was with who? Who was he with?
Oh, Prodigy.
I love Jason
Yeah,
Prodigy,
Jason.
actually.
Yeah.
I don't think they deserve to go home.
Oh, baby, please. They deserve to go home.
I don't think they did.
Baby, let me tell you. I watched it. Jason was the reason they went home. Now, everything was fine until he came out. No, everything was fine until he came out. Then when he came out in that white suit, that white tuxedo, or that white sheet, or whatever he had on, I know he's going to read me.
I cannot believe you just said that.
But he was in the white. He was in the white. It was just like going to a pageant, and the girl that's in the pageant, she doing the dance routine with all these dancers on the stage, and she is in the white. Move, let the dancers dance. I felt that way about Jason. You are in the white. It was good until he came out, because they had set it up with the boxing and all of that, and then he came out, and I was like, oh my God, who is this? Move! But yes, but you all having a great time on the show.
I don't think I have to disagree with you. I think Jason, I think the House of Prodigy did amazing. I don't think they deserve to go home that soon. I think they tried them, no shade.
But see, you know what? I want to give you credit because when I asked you about the ones in the plaid, you said, they wasn't here long enough. I didn't see it. But now Jason,
I'll be honest,
he went home just as fast as they did.
Because I'm a real bitch. I'll be honest. No shade to the House of Chanel. Love y'all down. The girls who do their stuff. But they didn't bring what Chanel brings. So I think they did deserve to go home because, I mean, people did expect, even you, people expected them to come in and tear it up. And they did. And they had some legendary girls like Alana. I didn't even know Alana was there.
I didn't either.
Alana, I seen Angel. It was a lot of people that, you know, when I was coming up in performance, bitch, back when I was a Bush Queen gag, like, them was the girls who were out there doing their thing. And they didn't do their thing on the show. So, like, I think they did deserve to go home, but the Prodigies, I don't think they deserve to go home.
They did. I watched
No,
it.
they did.
They deserve to go home. Well, it was gonna either be the Prodigy or you all. So who do you want to stay, you or the Prodigy?
Girl.
Prodigy.
Well,
I know we wasn't going home.
Yeah, it wasn't giving that.
We wasn't going home.
Wasn't going home.
We wasn't going home.
Yeah.
Wasn't going home.
We not going.
We
Not going home.
We not going.
But I know the show is y'all finished filming the show. Who won?
We can't tell you that.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Stay
can.
tuned and watch.
I see that. I just called your bluff because you just told me earlier. Well, I'm a real bitch. I'm a real bitch.
I'm a real bitch, but I signed a real contract.
Okay.
You can take that contract and you can tear it up. Here, I got another
I'm going to tell them
contract.
your info. I say Sophia leaked the tea.
Okay.
But we're going to take a break and we're going to come back. We're going to talk more about the show Legendary Season 2. The house of Tanisha is in here with me.
Tisci, bitch.
Tisci.
Huh?
Tisci.
What is that?
Tisci.
The house you was trying to get in,
Yeah.
we didn't let you in. You remember?
Oh no, I'm in the other house, baby. Child, our house set everybody down.
Which
What
house?
house is that?
The house of the Lord. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here. We are your radio. We are your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Can I get a hallelujah?
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Oh, we're your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. Today I'm in here with the house of
Tisci.
Tisci. Duh.
Tisci. Duh.
Yeah.
Yes, from Legendary Season 200. They won. They told me off the air they won everything. Congratulations. They did not tell me that off the air, honey. Baby, they signed them contracts, honey. Their lips are sealed, baby.
Sealed. Okay.
But before I was asking Dro before you got here, Simone, like how did he get introduced to the show? What was your introduction into the show, Legendary?
Okay, so my introduction into the show, my great father.
Talk close to the mic.
My introduction to the show, my great father, Jason Tisci, actually brought it to my attention because, I was being stubborn. I was like, I don't want to go on a show. And he was like, you just need to go. It'll be a good opportunity. So he hit me up about it. And I have anxiety. So I just remember it was all these messages and emails and shit. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing none of that. And then he was just like, this gonna be good. Just keep it. He kept motivating me to do it. So that's how I got on.
Now you said you didn't want to do the show and all of that stuff, and then he just kept on pushing you. And
Right.
now that you decided to do the show, what is one of your favorite moments, at the show while you were taping?
So, because I can't share too much, but my favorite moment I would have to say was during the quarantine time, because we had to quarantine
Mm-hmm.
literally like 14 days before filming.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the members, like, we all know each other, like, in different types of ways, but, like, it brought us closer because, like, being a film queen in a hotel room for 14 days with not being able to come out is emotional. It's weird. It's crazy. Like, I like to see sun and trees and all that type of stuff, and it was just weird to be in that room and not be able to come out. So we, like, would be on FaceTime calls all together, and we would just share stories with each other. And sometimes people cried, sometimes people laughed. And it was just still moments. It was like my favorite moments.
So you say that you had to be quarantined. So were you all quarantined by yourself?
Yes, by yourself in a hotel room for 14 days. And yeah, that was the best time because I think it was a humble beginning, and we were still rehearsing through video chat.
On FaceTime.
So we were already like putting our routine together while everybody else was resting and just lagging around. We were already putting our stuff together, and I just think that was the best time because just to see that moment to what it ended up coming out to be was beautiful to me.
Now, Dro,
Yes.
you all had to be quarantined, and how long were you all taping this show?
2 months.
So how often did you all have to take the COVID test?
Yes.
Every
Every day?
day. So every day that we went to set, we had to be tested. And if we weren't on set, we would get tested at the hotel every other day.
So what are both of y'all vaccinated?
No.
You haven't
Not
taken
getting
the
it.
I'm not getting
You're not getting it. You're
No.
not getting it. And may I ask why?
Because I don't trust what they're doing with that, and they don't even know what the fuck they're doing, honestly. So I would never put nothing in my body, let alone a shot that doesn't. They say that doesn't even really help. Honestly, it's just their form of trying to
Make everybody feel better.
You're not controlling my immune system.
No.
No, ma'am.
I don't really get the flu shot, so I don't. I'm good.
CMOS me.
Yeah. Natural,
Okay.
natural herbs.
Natural herb.
Yes.
So what are you just taking weed?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. I'm a CMOS, elderberry. I'm a health freak, so
You are?
CMOS, elderberry. Yes, I am.
And what else?
Wash your ass.
Vegetables.
That's one.
Oh, you
Vegetables.
Yeah.
you listened to my first video. Not just wash your hands, but wash your ass.
Yes, I'm pescatarian.
You don't, what?
Yeah.
You eat pets?
Huh?
You say you pescatarian, you eat pets?
Pescatarian, you stupid. She
I'm
is so
weak.
annoying. I can't even take her serious. I really can't.
Oh.
But yeah, it's all. I feel like all sicknesses are cured by natural herbs. Like if you really know your shit, you don't have to go get medicines and stuff. I just feel like that's their way of like knocking us out.
Getting you. Big Pharma.
Yeah. Now, before you got here, Dre told us some of the categories that he walked. What are some of the categories that you walk on the ballroom scene?
I first walked drag face back in the day.
So now you walk
Femme Queen face and Femme Queen performance.
You should walk drag face.
Your mama.
You ain't filmed nothing. You ain't nothing filmed about you. Ain't nothing filmed about you. You should still walk drag face. I don't know what Papa Jason been telling you, but nigga, you need to walk drag.
Girl, please.
Girl, please.
What's up, people?
It's fashion.
Okay.
Fashion. No, I'm serious. What categories you walking?
But originally it was drag face, and I walked performance, and then down the line I went to drag performance, and then now it's Femme Queen performance, and then now I'm about to go into Femme Queen face.
Girl, you're gonna be it when you start walking sex siren.
Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know if I could. You know what it is? Like, I don't feel like I'm not opposed to that category, but I do think that it's just something about just overly exposing myself to those type of girls. I just can't do it.
What?
Like, I can do it online, because then that way I can, I can push my side in if I need to. Like, like, I just don't like everybody just staring at my body. I'm shying away.
Oh, well, when you get ready to walk sex siren, I need to introduce you to my girlfriend, because she set all the girls down back in the day.
Who?
Selwyn.
Girl, I'm done.
We're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back and talk more. What? Oh, you don't believe it? You can't see it? You don't see it? You don't see it from Miss Selwyn.
I never knew Selvin walked sex siren.
Yeah, she said Stasha down and Raquel.
She lying.
And she sat down Naomi. What's her name?
I
Leon.
hope Stasha
The judge. What's her name? Leone.
Yo.
Yes, Miss Selwyn set all the girls down back in the day.
I'm so weak. I'm weak.
Where are you? Now, Dro told us he's from LA. Where are you from, Simone?
I'm originally from Omaha, Nebraska.
And what was your introduction into the ballroom scene, the houses?
Pony Zion, he was also on America's Next Best Dance Crew with Laomi. He introduced me to the ballroom, like from online, actually. I was a MySpace girl. I was real popping on MySpace. And I remember he found me and my best friend, and he was like, I want to bring y'all to these houses. And we like, what? We already got a house. We didn't know anything about it. So he just kind of introduced us to everything. And then, like, I came to Atlanta, and it was just like, boom, bitch. Like, this is it. I was seeing the girls fall on their backs, and I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to do that. Like, I was just intrigued. I never seen anything like it before. So that's how I got into it. Shout out to Pony.
Dro, what are you doing?
Chapter.
You on live?
Yeah.
You trying to set up dates?
No. What?
Oh, okay. Because before y'all got here, I don't know, Dro told me that he was thinking about leaving the house of Tisci. He said he was going to Chanel.
She lying, boo.
No, you gonna do that, Dro?
Baby, she lying down. She is a lying like a rug. Don't be telling people that.
Have you ever been in any other house, or you just been in the house of Tisci?
Yeah. So when I first started, I wish if I had the option, I would have just been a Tisci and nothing else, honestly. But
sure.
What ended up happening is Pony brought me to the house of Zion, of course, first, because he was actually father of Zion. Zion merged with Jordan, so that's how we became Jordan Zion. And then down the line, they fell apart. So I ended up joining the house of Mizrahi, where I met your twin Selvin. And, then
your mama.
And then from there, from Mizrahi, I went to the house of Mugler, and I left Mugler and became a Tisci.
Okay, now this is a question for both of you all. When a lot of people, straight people, they hear about the ballroom scene, they think we're talking about an actual ball. So this is a show, this is the competition, Legendary. It's a competition between houses. How would you explain what's going on the show Legendary to somebody that has no clue about the ballroom scene?
I feel like the way that they set it up on Legendary kind of gives you a basis of, or I should say, an introduction to ballroom. So you can kind of understand at least the basic categories. So you see performance as a house every week. So you know that performance as a house is a category or something that they ask for in the ballroom scene. Then they reveal other categories, face. They'll do runway. They'll do, whatever they choose. But those categories that they decided to showcase, I feel like are a few of the main ones, so that if people are not in ballroom, they can get a sense of what the ballroom is. It's not, I'm not saying Legendary is ballroom, because it's not. It's made for television. But for somebody that's never been to a ball, they can leave with an understanding of what it is.
I'm glad you said that, because a lot of people, what they get, their definition of what ballroom is what they get from the show Pose.
Right.
And a lot of the ballroom kids are kind of like on the fence about Pose, because they say Pose is like misleading people as to what the ballroom scene is as well. So how do you all feel about, Pose?
Well, I feel honestly that I don't think it's misleading, the ballroom. I just think it was at a different time of ballroom. And I feel like, the newer girls come in and some of them don't know their history. I feel like back in the day, things were very much like Pose, where it was a lot smaller, because ballroom, like we said, well, we didn't say here, but ballroom started from Femme Queen. So it included a lot of women like me. And it ended up merging into with the males, and then it ended up being everybody in one scene. So it was a little bit before our time to know what it was then, but I think it was very similar to Pose then, and I just think now it's a lot more than
it has evolved.
Yeah, like it turned, and now it's like it's way of a bigger competition.
All right, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna talk about some of the other things that are going on in this world of houses, and you already know where I'm going with that one. You know too, Simone, right?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Well, you won't know till we come back live, because I'm not going to share it with you while we're out there. I want it to be on air, and I want it to be authentic. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here. We are your radio. We're your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. I'm in here with my special guest from the house of Tisci. Welcome to Club Chit Chat, and I'm here with
Tisci
and Simone, aka Janet.
Come on, baby. Let's ride. Club Chit Chat with your DJ Miss Sophia right here. We are your radio. We're your radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, but we are, honey. You were listening to Punk Adams. That was Big World featuring Louis Static. Hey, I'm in here with the house of Tisci, and they are on season 2 of the show Legendary on HBO Max. The show comes on Thursday at what time?
It's 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 a.m. Eastern.
Oh, okay. Now, before we went on the last break, I said we're going to talk about some other stuff that goes on in the ballroom scene. Honey, y'all know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if I know.
Y'all may not know what I'm talking about. Now, the ballroom, a lot, when I came into Atlanta back in 1999, the ballroom, it was like everybody was going and boosting and stealing all these designer clothes to come and walk these balls. Does that kind of stuff still go on?
Yes,
I think it does.
Every day.
I'm so glad you are honest, because I said, I know she stole that purse.
If I did, I wouldn't tell you.
No, but that kind of stuff still goes on to this day.
Yeah.
Boosting.
It does.
And the negativity in the ballroom scene.
I don't call it boosting. We call it borrowing.
Borrowing? When did they take it back?
It was stuff taken from us.
So what was taken from us?
That's all I can say.
No, you a real bitch. What happened? What happened to the real bitch? She left? But it got a lot of negative publicity, because it's just like they used to come to the police, used to come to the balls looking for stuff and all of that stuff. So do they still carry on like that?
It's not.
I
like
do feel
that.
like some people still do.
They do.
I actually think that's the part of ballroom that I like. It's like the fad part of it, because I think it's like, it's the real part of it. Like, girls got to get their shit. It's like, how far will you go to gag the girls at the ball? Like, and I don't think it's right. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's right. But shit happens. If you can't afford it, sometimes the girls, they steal stuff from us every day. So
it's just payback.
Yeah, it's payback.
And then when I was watching the show, and the Balenciaga girl, she was on there, and she was talking about how she had been to prison for stealing $17 million worth. It's just like, girl,
I have to shout her out for that because that was a real thing. She was real about it, and I think that was a beautiful part. I didn't know that about her, so for me to actually see that moment of her being honest and humble, I thought it was a beautiful thing. And it's okay. Everybody go through some shit. Ain't nobody perfect. Even the bitch that's judging her for doing it. Shout out to Shannon for sharing her story, and now she's still that same fab girl, and she's got over her hurdle. So,
and she was smart because she put away some of that money because you could tell they ain't get all that $17 million back because she's still weighing some of that money. She hid that money somewhere, baby. And she went did her time, came back, and she enjoying her millions. Now, off the air, you were talking about some of the things that you want to see changed in the ballroom scene. What are some of those things that you don't mind sharing on the air that you would like seeing changed in the ballroom scene?
Well, definitely one of them that I do want to see change is just the fairness. I think that it's hard for newer people to come into this scene, especially the younger generation, because there's so many older heads on these panels that have all different types of hidden agendas, or they've been fucking this person, or they've been mad at this person for years. Let's just be honest. It's the honest radio.
The real bitch back.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's so many different things that are going on behind the scenes that when we come to these balls, it's like these people taking out their anger on the next person, and I think that needs to change. So when these new people are coming to these balls, you are not only an example, but it gives them some motivation to want to come back, even if they do lose fairly, to come back and want to go hard. If you're treating them when they should have deserved to win, and you give it to somebody who didn't deserve to win, how do y'all expect this to keep making a rotation when y'all only just helping y'all girlfriends out? Like, so I do think that needs to change because it just makes the ballroom not fun. That's why balls are so draining now, and people don't want to sit in them. And they started their own scene. It's the Kiki scene out now, and it's like I feel like it would be one big scene, and it would be way more smoother if it wasn't all this shit going on.
Now, a lot of people, when RuPaul Drag Race first came out, a lot of people are having issues with the RuPaul's Drag Race not including the transgender girls, and now they have broken that barrier, and she's allowing transgender people to be on the show. Now with the ballroom scene, it's just like in the beginning there was like this battle between the ballroom scene and the pageant scene. So now I see these two worlds merging, and I know that one of y'all new members, she is coming from the pageant world, Giselle Barbie Royale. So
Mother.
Yes, overall mother.
That's your overall mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Giselle Barbie Royale.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, who are all the house members that's on the show with you guys?
On the show is Gia, which is a mother of the West Coast chapter. Gia Tisci. There's Trayvon, which is from Chicago, right?
From Chicago, but he's a part of the New York chapter.
Vogue Femme. There's Stanley from the Up North chapter. There's Thazal, me, and then my good sis right here.
Now, you said that Gia, she's the mother of the
West Coast
chapter. How many mothers do y'all have in a house?
I think in each coast there's a mother. I'm Mother Atlanta, if you didn't know.
It's 5, right? It's you.
How many is it? Because I really don't even know how many.
It's you, Gia.
But
European mother.
Giselle.
Me, Giselle.
Yeah, it's 5.
So the overall mother
is the beautiful Giselle.
So she's over the whole house, the whole entire house.
Yeah.
The overall mother.
Yeah.
Why she's not on the show?
Because she's a mother and she sent her children to go do their due deals.
She also debuted prior to them choosing who was going to be on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, the weekend we found that out was like
it was the weekend we were there.
Yeah,
we were flying to LA.
Oh. So how many house members do you all have?
50, right under 50.
And y'all have a ball / pageant coming up, right?
A ball
/ pageant.
Pageant?
Huh?
No.
That's what? Oh, that's you. You want to get on here and tell them about the ball / pageant that's coming up?
September 18th.
Hiding. Don't want to be on camera. They see you on camera right here.
We'll be there to support, though.
You'll be there to support?
We'll be there.
You gonna Vogue?
Oh.
No.
What are you gonna do?
It takes a lot to get me out
Support.
there. I'm going to come and support.
Hold on. What you say, Dro? Your mic is off. Your mic is off.
I'm so dead.
I love y'all. Y'all so much fun. I would hang out with y'all, but I can't be around y'all all that stealing and shit. She running with Chanel bags. No meal.
Okay, because the girls will run with that.
Bag is paid for.
Who are some of the people that you look up to in the ballroom scene?
When it comes down to the ballroom scene, I would say I look up to all the girls who were before me because without them, I wouldn't be me. So I would say that it's no individual person. But if I did have to pick one person, I would say Laomi. That's one of my favorite people in ballroom. Laomi, I love her. She's the reason why I wanted to vogue because the girls didn't see it for me voguing. They wanted me to walk face, the cliche thing. But I vogued because of Laomi.
Okay. Dro, stop eating your nails. We got snacks here. Stop eating your nails.
I'm not eating my nail. I would have to say Ronaldo because he's the person that brought me into the scene.
So there, Jason. But I want to ask you guys and girl, if you weren't a part of the ballroom scene, what would your profession be?
Well, I already have my career outside the ballroom, and that's just, I'm a professional makeup artist. I also do model as well, and I'm looking now into getting into more acting because I've been doing that on the side as well. So just a little bit of entertainment as a whole. That's me.
Okay, Dro?
Same here. I was already in my career prior to joining the ballroom scene. So I dance professionally. I sing, I act, I do musical theater. So
you dance. I'm going to have to see you dance.
Okay.
You sing.
I do.
I heard you sing.
Okay.
You sing in a choir.
No, I don't.
No, that's not solo voice. I heard.
I don't sing.
Okay, well, we don't have to argue about it, Dro. Go.
I don't sing.
Let me hear it. Go.
I don't sing in the choir, but
let me hear it.
I'm not a soloist, okay?
Oh, well, what are you?
I sing,
You're a group singer?
I sing in the chorus. That's right.
Oh.
With the ensemble.
Well, you're not like me because I don't do oohs and ahs.
Okay, well, I don't mind the oohs and ahs.
How about you sing for us?
Sure.
And then we can sing for you.
I was waiting for you to ask.
Okay, go ahead.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way.
It's over for you.
Just stop.
That's what they said on Legendary. I'm just gonna Miss Sophia holding it down with the house of Tisci in here. We are your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Hey, welcome to Club Chit Chat, everybody. Let's ride. My special guest are
Dro Tisci
and Simone Tisci.
These niggas are the T-shirt gang.
Get the new We Are You radio skill, then say, Alexa, play We Are You radio.
Okay, playing We Are You radio.
We Are You radio. We are the home of the urban sound of pride. I'm in here with two of my guests. They are on the second season of the show Legendary on HBO Max. Come on Thursdays at 12 Eastern.
12 Pacific,
12
3 a.m.
Pacific,
Eastern.
3 a.m. Eastern. No, I went up at 12 watching it.
I know.
It came on earlier. I watched it. I was in, where was I? I was in North Carolina. Yes, North Carolina. But I'm here with Dro Tisci and also his sister, and her name is Simone Tisci. And they are from the house of Tisci. And the house of Tisci, duh. What is that? Tisci, duh. What house are you in? Tisci, duh. Where did that come from? Duh.
I don't know who added it, but I love it.
I thought it was. I think it might.
And
be
it
Peppers.
makes sense because we are a newer house. So like when people say, "What's Tisci?" we be like, "Tisci, duh."
Talk closer to the mic.
We're a newer house, so like when people be like, "What's Tisci?" we like, "Tisci, duh."
And y'all grandfather, Kadon.
Yes.
Paw.
Yeah.
How's Paw doing?
He's good.
Amazing. He's he sit back and let everything happen while he on the computer typing and doing all his work. So he at home, probably listening.
So when is y'all big ball? Do y'all have a big ball once a year?
Yeah,
Usually
definitely Labor Day weekend normally is when they do it. So we'll be getting the updates and stuff on that real soon.
Y'all giving away $10,000 this year?
We just might. We always give away the most money,
look, we always give away the most money.
And we looking forward to seeing Sophia out on that floor.
Yes, come on, walk your cat.
I got to see what that cash prize looking like for grand prize.
Okay,
because I'm there for Sex Siren.
Okay,
I'm there for Supermodel.
Oh
yes,
Walk
the runway.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Okay.
I'm there for Foot and Eyewear.
Okay.
And I'm also there for labels.
I knew that was coming.
You already knew. You see it.
Yes.
We see it. We see it.
That dashiki, I see it.
No, Gucci dashiki. Don't just say dashiki, because anybody can wear dashiki, but not all the girls can wear a Gucci dashiki. Yes, and I love your shirt, honey. You said that's an original runway. Who made that for you?
A designer by the name of Tyree.
Tyree.
Yes.
Who was your favorite designer?
Ricardo Tisci,
You lying.
No, I'm into fashion, but I don't really like go up for a big name brands. I actually do like a lot of Ricardo Tisci stuff because I've been getting into him.
What do you have on from Ricardo today?
I don't have anything from Ricardo.
He really loves you, Ricardo.
I do. He's going to send me a piece or two.
Yeah, Ricardo, I love him too. Now I'll get a piece or two. Listen, Simone, what's your favorite design?
Honestly, my favorite designer is Roberto Cavalli. And I do love Burberry as well. I won't say it's my favorite, but I do love Burberry. But Roberto Cavalli is my all-time favorite.
Okay, outside of the ballroom scene, I know you guys keep up with what's going on worldwide. So how do you feel about the situation that we find ourselves in with all this police brutality? You know, white police officers killing these black boys. What do you all feel about that?
I think it's very sad, and it's so emotional because it's like you open up your phone one day and every day damn near you're seeing someone of our kind be killed and brutally murdered, like right on video, and it's like we have to basically prove it to them that they did it, which I think is really weird. So it definitely plays a toll on me now. I think back in the day I didn't pay attention to it because it's something that's been going on for so long, but I think now it's put a toll on my life, like, because it just makes me think, like, when I go out, like, I don't have to do nothing to be in trouble. It's just like you always have to watch over your back and just watch the people you're around. Make sure you check on everybody you know, because there's so many crazy things happening every day, and it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a criminal. And that's why I said, the girls who are stealing and doing shit, I don't commend it or condone it, but at the end of the day, they taking stuff from us every day. So shit, if you get your shit back, no shit.
Tro?
Yeah, I think it's really sad, to be honest, because you just don't know when your time is, and it may not be natural. As a black man in America, I don't feel safe. Not when it comes to police officers or doing anything that involves, the authorities. It's sad. It's really, really sad.
Right, you can't even call the police.
Mm-mm.
If you needed help, you call them and they shoot you.
Right.
That's what I think is crazy. So, like, yeah, it's unfair.
Yeah, and I feel for my people. We've been going through this for years. This is nothing new, but now that it's, being publicized and we're seeing it on video and people are recording it, it's opening everybody's eyes.
Social media.
Absolutely. So, I think that is good, but what's happening isn't, I'm not here for it.
Now, we were talking about off the air. We were talking about the show with Pepper LaBeige and all of them. Paris is Burning, and a lot of the kids, when they get involved in the houses, they come from broken homes. Do you all still have close connections with your families, your biological families? I'll
be honest. I do have close connection with my family. I don't think it's like the perfect connection, but I mean, we're working on it. When you say come from broken homes, I will say, like, being a black person, period, your home is already broken because it's already set up for failure in the first place. But coming from where I come from, I just say, like, I guess I can say I don't regret that, but I think that just pushes you even farther. Like, I feel like that's how we got to where we are today, because we were able to get through that stepping stone. And I feel like even with my family, it's not perfect, but I'm working on it with them, because that's all you can do is work on it. You can't control everybody, and I had to take that. I had to learn I can't take everybody's burden. So that's my thing for this year, is just work on it. As long as I'm working on it, that's all I can do at this point.
And speaking of which, because did you see the episode, the clips of the episode of Dr. Phil, where the transgender young lady was sitting there talking to him about, that's your friend?
Yeah, that's one of my friends, yeah.
How do you feel about that situation?
It's very upsetting and it's very sad. My mother, of course, in the beginning, she didn't approve of me either, but at the same time, I was grown. I was 16 when I came out, and I had to tell my mother, you know, it is what it is. And that's the best thing for a person to do. I just think it needs to be reiterated in the world. Like, I get that people were born a certain way, and I just think it's unfair because it's a discomfort for a parent to feel like you shouldn't be yourself. You know, you're uncomfortable, not me. So if I'm comfortable with coming out and being myself, you should be, if anything, if you don't support it, you should be happy of that fact that I came out and did something that will help me in the long run in my life and my career, whether you approve of it or not. Like, my mother didn't approve of me, but at the same time, she knew she couldn't say anything because I had a job. I was 16 years old. I was working 2 jobs, and I was in school at the same time. I was getting out early hours from school and working my jobs and taking care of myself because she did not approve of my lifestyle. But when she thought that my lifestyle would break me, and she saw that it didn't do anything but make me go farther, it was like kind of like a slap in her face, because it's like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong, and maybe this happening to my child was just to make them better. And they look at it all for the wrong reasons. It's almost like they look at it like her mom was like, oh, you're gonna die, and this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen. You can do that as a regular person.
Right.
You can go outside and die as a regular person. But somebody being themselves, that not only opens the bigger door, but that's like the first step to living your life and being happy, being yourself. And I feel like parents need to break out of that shit where they're like, oh, you're embarrassed because you're embarrassed. That's your own personal thing. When I watched that interview, I seen her in her mother's eyes. I seen she was the one who really was going through it. I don't think JB's was going through anything but life, you know? And I think like her being a young person and knowing her, she got her shit together. She got her money right. She's working, and she's able to take care of herself at a young age. And I feel like most people like us don't have that much. So I always wish her the best. Like, keep going and don't let what your mother's doing. And it's crazy how her mother could just go online. Like, she'll randomly go online and just go crazy and just say the meanest shit. Like, social media is different nowadays, so it's like to see that it just upsets me because I know the type of lifestyle I came from, and I remember when my mom was feeling the same exact way, but all I could do was prove her wrong. I wasn't gonna argue with her because at the end of the day, you can never tell your mama she can't call you what she want to call you, but all you could do was show her. So that's what I would tell any girl, like, no shade, do it for you. And if anybody don't understand it, all you can do is prove them wrong, and if they still don't get it, you got to live for you, because at the end of the day, they still gonna disrespect you other way it go. Yeah, right. Like you it's already said and done. Like, when you know you gay,
just like you said, because I had a lot of different feelings about it, but the main thing that I felt about it was the disrespect that she had for her daughter. And it's just like, I've seen a lot of people transition, honey, and then it's just like your daughter's sitting up here looking like a woman, a naturally born woman, and for you to disrespect her like that, it's just uncalled for on national TV. And I kind of felt the same way about when we watched the T.S. Madison Experience, and when she was sitting there talking to her dad, and her dad was calling, "You want me to call you a female? You want me to treat you like a lady and all that," and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, just respect. You don't have to, regardless of how you feel about the situation, everybody is entitled to respect, and you are so disrespectful. There's some of that disrespect from the mom, I think, is because the daughter looked more like a woman than the mom did. So I think that's something that the mom is struggling and dealing with as well.
It's a discomfort. It's them. They're uncomfortable because of what people think about them. So that's really what it is. And I had to take an analysis on my own parent and see, you were more so embarrassed because your friends are what they would say. You wasn't worried about me or how I would feel. You was worried about them. Because we have to get up every day and go out. And guess what? When I was going to school, people was calling me gay anyway. Before I admitted it to myself, they were already saying it. So the best thing for me to do was to say, bitch, I am gay. What y'all gonna say?
Right.
Now, Darrell, I know we were talking about families. So are you still connected with your family?
Yeah. I grew up with my mom and my grandmother. So I'm still, I don't want to say I'm close to them, but we have a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. My father wasn't in the home, so.
Okay. But we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back. And when we come back, I'm going to have you guys do something real special for me. Okay? And as always, I'm not going to tell you because I want to be authentic on the air. I'm the girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here. We are your radio. We're your radio. We're the home of the urban sound of pride. Come on. These are my 2 special guests from the house of Tisci.
Tisci.
And Simone Tisci.
Come on, baby. We're getting ready to ride into happy hour.
Hey, don't miss Wellness Wednesdays with me, DB Marshall, and my co-host, Jenna Fleming. Listen every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for tips to help you create a more productive life. I guarantee I will steer you in a direction that will move you to becoming more health conscious, which includes being mentally, physically, socially, and spiritually fit. Tune in and listen to Wellness Wednesdays with me, yours truly, Mr. DB Marshall at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on WERUradio.com.
Yo, WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride, baby. Yes, what we are. That was Alec Noel. Don't say Alec Noel. It's Alec Noel. Boy, you can keep that. I'm sitting in here with my special guest there from season 2 of the show Legendary that airs on Thursday night on HBO Max. The one and only Tisci and his sister Simone Tisci and her son Dashay. Hey, Dashay. They won't let Dashay talk because he's the photographer today, honey. He's not supposed to be talking. But come on, get on the mic and talk, Dashay. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, you have a nice radio voice. That's why they didn't want you to talk on the radio, because you have the radio voice. Get the mic, Dashay. Get the mic. Yes, Dashay Tisci. Dashay, you're the photographer of the Tisci family?
I am.
Y'all have a couple of photographers in y'all house, huh?
Yeah, we all talented.
Y'all all, I ain't gonna say that.
Don't do it.
You look, see there, he already know, honey, because that nigga been in here talking about he could sing. Let me hear you.
Let me hear you.
Oh, you already heard me. Let me hear you.
What you want to hear?
I want to hear you sing your favorite song.
I ain't got no favorite.
Well, sing anything.
I'm gonna sing you a good old gospel song.
Well, come on.
You some gospel.
Well, come on. Well, let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna sing it then.
Welcome to Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour, everybody. Get your drink on, get your smoke on, get your pills on, get your freak on, get your infused Rice Krispies on, and get your edibles on, because during Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour, everything is legal right here.
Okay, let me pour me a drink.
No, you need to sing. You're supposed to be singing.
Oh, what you want to hear?
Just sing. You say you singing gospel.
No, I ain't gonna sing gospel.
Well, you say R&B.
Okay, let me see. What song I should sing?
Sing some. Come on.
Sing Whitney Houston.
I already did that. I already killed Whitney Houston, honey.
Okay,
he can't come behind me singing Whitney.
Do Tony Braxton in.
Okay.
You know any Tony Braxton? Okay, we'll do
Try, see that, but hold on. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now he's the singer. You Dashay. He's a singer. But now he don't know nothing. I don't know no Tony Braxton. I don't know. Try. All singers know all music. So come on, what you got?
I'm gonna sing what you saying.
Oh, okay.
Whitney Houston.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna do backgrounds.
Okay, go ahead. Yes. We ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Tisci. Oh, I was about to say, who's Darn?
I'm sorry, my baby.
Share my life, take me for what I am. 'Cause I'll never change all my colors for you. Take my love, I'll never ask for too much.
I won't.
'Cause all that you are and everything that you do.
Remix.
Okay.
Shut up. You sound a mess. And your sister over there laughing 'cause she just cannot confess.
I'm hollering.
I'm really not listening to you sing. I can't believe your sister sucking on 2 rings. Listen, this is Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour. And during Club Chit Chat's Happy Hour, we always let our guests read the birthdays. We celebrate birthdays during happy hours, but y'all been doing too much time. Come on, Dashay. Come on, get the mic. I'm going to let you do the birthdays. Yes, I was going to let them do it, but Charles, you had a better radio voice. These are the birthdays. Yes. All right, celebrate birthdays today. Come up on the mic.
And get in the camera.
Come up on the mic and get in the camera. Y'all see him? Can you see him in the camera? You probably have to stand up. You're so short. Come, Dasha, what you doing?
Wait. So I start at like Steven?
You from the top to the bottom. In that circle, that number in the circle, that's their birthday. That's the birthday that they're celebrating today. And then the ones that say BOTD, that's born on this day. They no longer here.
Okay.
Like your mama hair.
All right, ready? All right. It's your boy Darcy Tisci, and we're here to wish you guys a happy birthday. I just want to shout a special shout out to Katharine Hepburn. She's born on this day today. Also want to shout out comedian George
Talking to
Carlin,
Mike.
who is also
Get
born
your head
on
off
this
the
day.
mic. Now stop. Stop rocking and rolling and reeling and all that stuff. Just stand still. The mic not going to move. And stop moving that chair.
Okay, so start
Yes.
over.
Start over. Yes.
Okay.
Relax. Come on up on the mic. Come up on the mic. You got a nice voice and you look good.
All right.
Somebody may see this and hire you for CNN or ESPN Zone. You never know.
Ready?
Yeah, stop rocking that chair. come up on the mic.
Baby, I feel like you're giving an Easter.
Come up on the mic.
Okay.
My name is Dashay. What are y'all looking at me for? I just come to say Happy Easter Day. Yeah, don't move. Just talk.
All right, it's your boy Darshay Teaching. I just want to wish you guys a very happy special birthday today. I got Katharine Hepburn. Happy birthday to you.
She's dead.
What? You can still say like...
No, she can't celebrate if she did.
I just want to also acknowledge comedian George Carlin, who was also born on this day. Special shout out to Stephen Baldwin, who's turning 55 today. Congratulations to him. Special shout out to Vang Rams, who's also turning 62 today. Special shout out to him. That's 6 decades in the making. Shout out to Kim Fields, who'll be turning 52 today. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to Vanessa Williams, who's turning 58 today. Big whoop. So let's go ahead and shout out some of these NFL players. Let's see who was born on this day. Let's first shout out Steve Smith, who's be turning 42 today. Happy birthday, Steve. Let's shout out Andre Carter, who's also turning 42 today. And let's lastly shout out Connor Williams, who is turning 24 today. Bro. I just want to also shout out Alex Robinson, who'll be turning 29 today, and a few members from the Black Ink Crew, or is she on the Black Ink Crew?
He.
Oh, he. I just want to shout out my boy Alex Robinson from Black Ink Crew, who is turning 29 today.
He can't be your boy if you didn't know he was a girl or boy.
I also want to shout out Coach George Carl, who is turning 70 today. Wow, congratulations. That's 7 decades of
Yeah,
life.
you better
And
check
also
on it. He
want to
may
shout
be
out
with Katharine Hepburn.
journalist Paul Bagala, who is turning 60 years old. Happy birthday to you guys.
Great job,
Dashay. Your mama.
Go ahead.
Your mama.
Go
What
ahead,
you say,
Dashay.
mama? What you say? Your talking to Mike. Tell your son.
I'm proud of you. You did your shit.
Oh, you all have been awesome today. I have enjoyed you guys hanging out here at Club Chit Chat with me. Is there anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Yeah.
It's over for you.
Thank you for having us.
You're so welcome. Y'all can come back anytime, honey. I want y'all to come back. Definitely come back after the final episode when we find out who win that $100,000.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
yes.
God.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
God. Oh, yeah. Oh,
yes.
come on, fella. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But you can check them out on Legendary on HBO Max on Thursday, and the showtime is
12 p.m. 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3 a.m. Eastern.
the House of T-shirts. I mean, Tanisha.
Tisci.
I mean, huh?
Tisci. Tisci. You just can't deny.
Oh, but I'm used to E to the B to the O to the N to the Y. Ebony. Ebony.
We knew you was that.
Chanel. No, I really was a Chanel until I saw the show.
I gotta go.
I love y'all. God bless y'all. And y'all come back to see me anytime y'all want to come. Just give me a call, honey. Y'all more than welcome to come up here. The doors are always open. All right?
Thank you.
All right. What's the baby name of that did the birthdays? Dashay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever do birthdays. No, I'm just kidding. Get the mic, Dashay. Get the mic. Because they've been talking all day. Is there any shout outs you want to give before you leave today?
I just want to give a special shout out to my mother, Simone Tisci. I love you to death. You mean the world to me. It's us against the world. I want to shout out my dog Zeus, because that's my homie. I love him to death. I can't do anything without him. I would also like to just shout out the House of TG for just inviting me.
Don't forget Daisy.
Oh, it's late, girl.
You better let her
I'd also
know.
like to shout out the House of Tisci for just inviting me into such an accepting space and just allowing me to experience the new things that I'm being introduced to.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, I would like to shout out my biological mother just for birthing me and just raising me right and just creating the mind that I have now to be able to network and learn the new things that I'm trying to learn. and she inspired my drive and everything that I got going. So a special shout out to her.
Now this photography thing, you taking this serious, right? This is part of your business. Part of your business. So you want to let people know how they can get in contact with you if they want to hire you to do the photography?
Right. I'm a new photographer. I actually just relocated here to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a portrait photographer, lifestyle photographer, beauty, product, anything you guys may need. I've worked with brands like Hem, Cotton, Steve Madden, Curology. I've shot a few celebrities, just a little bit of everything. I can be reached at opulentvisuals.art. Again, that's opulentvisuals.art.
You better spell it.
OPULENTVISUALS.
Okay.
Not .com, .art.
Oh, Hercules, that baby did good. You did good, baby.
Thank you.
Now shout your little friends out at the elementary school you go to.
You're not in touch, but I would also like to shout out lastly my good friend Kenya. I love her to death. She supports me in everything that I do. So, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Kenya.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Kenya.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love you.
I know, because you always in, but you can think of something else, honey. Go ahead. I know you got something else. How about you? Shout out your pastor and the first lady. Shout out the man that built the house that y'all live in.
Also, go Rattlers. I would also like to shout out the FAMU Rattlers. I am a FAMU Rattler. FAMU 22. So shout out to my HBCU. I love all of them. I love the energy. They're an excellent school. If any of you guys have children that are looking to go to college, I would definitely recommend the HBCU experience. Shout out to FAMU.
Yes. Go ahead. Yeah. And what else? And the people who made the street that you live on. You don't want to shout them out? What you ate today?
We didn't eat.
Y'all didn't eat, so shout out your empty stomach. Ladies and gentlemen, Darshay, Simone, and Dro from the house of Tisci. Want to thank y'all for joining me once again. I've enjoyed you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed me as well, and I look forward to talking to you real soon. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio. WERUradio, we're the home of the urban sound of pride. Welcome to Club Chit Chat Happy Hour. This is Trackstar. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio, home of every music for the LGBTQI community and me. Between the hours of 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., this is Club Chit Chat. That's right. You know how we do it, honey. We're going to be talking about sports, politics, entertainment, and a little of this and a little of that. That's why we call this Club Chit Chat, baby. I'm your girl, Miss Sophia, holding it down right here on WERUradio, home of urban music for the LGBTQI community and me. Come on, baby, let's ride.